He watched others win. Friends got married. Colleagues bought cars. His ex posted vacation photos from Greece. And he? Still living in a one-room apartment, eating noodles for dinner, waiting for an email that never came. People laughed, whispered. He missed his moment. But they didn't know. Success wasn't late. It was watching, waiting, testing. And when it came, it didn't knock. It kicked the door open. Aaron Miller was 32. Not old, not young, just stuck. He lived in a quiet Chicago neighborhood, worked part-time at a printing shop, and dreamed of becoming a strategist at a top agency. But years had passed. Doors had stayed shut. He had the qualifications: a marketing degree, internship experience, portfolio work. But rejection emails had become his morning routine. Interviews went silent. The phone didn't ring. His parents had stopped asking. His college friends had moved on. Even Rachel, his university best friend, and someone he once imagined a life with, now worked in corporate HR, driving her own car and living in a downtown loft. Aaron, meanwhile, was still renting the same place he got after college, still taking the subway, still wearing the same worn leather shoes. But inside, something stirred. Not hope, not yet, but a refusal to give up. He started reading again, books on mindset, purpose, stillness. He watched motivational talks late at night. He kept a journal. Every morning he wrote, "I am not behind. I am being prepared." But the world didn't see that. At the print shop, coworkers joked about his dreams. "Man, give it up. You ain't getting no agency job at this age." Aaron smiled, but didn't argue. He just kept showing up early, stayed late, learned the design software, helped customers without being asked. One day, a customer forgot their flash drive. Aaron chased them 2 blocks to return it. They thanked him. He shrugged. "Just doing my job." The customer was Noah Benton, CEO of 11 North Media. But Aaron didn't know that, yet. At home, Aaron lived simply. His apartment was small, his belongings minimal, but his walls were lined with sticky notes, motivational quotes, his goals, small reminders. He set a goal: 1 new skill every month. January was graphic design. February was copywriting. March, storytelling. He started freelancing on weekends, built mock portfolios, sent cold emails to agencies with samples of branding concepts. The rejection still came, but he wasn't waiting anymore. He was preparing. Once he saw an agency's ad campaign go viral. He studied it for hours, then rewrote it as if it was his idea. He shared it on LinkedIn with the caption, "What I would have done differently." It got 2 likes. One of them? Rachel. She messaged, "You never stop trying. I admire that." He replied, "Trying is the only thing I still own." Months passed, still no big break. But Aaron's skill grew sharper, his words more refined, his designs more polished. And then the letter came. A week later, an envelope arrived, embossed, gold-trimmed, from 11 North Media. Inside, "We're intrigued by who you are. Join us for coffee. Let's talk." Aaron's heart raced. He wore his cleanest shirt, borrowed a blazer from a neighbor, and walked into the agency's office like he didn't belong. But he did. Noah greeted him with a smile. "You didn't chase me for recognition. That's rare." They talked about branding, about life, about failure. Aaron didn't pretend. He told the truth. "I've fallen more times than I've stood." Noah leaned back. "Good. That means you know what the ground feels like. People who rise from there, they build stronger." He offered Aaron a trial position, entry-level, observational, but paid. Aaron accepted. He showed up daily, took notes, stayed silent, until the day someone fumbled a pitch and Aaron quietly corrected a brand narrative slide with a suggestion that stunned the room. "You've got an eye," Noah said. Days became weeks. Weeks became projects. Aaron was no longer watching from the edges. He was being handed the ball. Meanwhile, Rachel, his old friend, noticed. She messaged, "Heard you're with 11 North. Proud of you." They had coffee. She confessed she once believed he'd never make it. Aaron smiled. So did I. But patience had done its work. Aaron began mentoring interns, listening deeply, writing campaign intros. His words began appearing on billboards. One client said, "There's something real in your copy. It doesn't sell, it speaks." Aaron nodded. "I spent years learning to speak to silence." Aaron wasn't just working at 11 North now. He was becoming one of its most consistent voices. Noah began calling him in for early-stage brainstorms. Clients asked for his feedback directly. One junior strategist, Lily, struggled with confidence. Aaron saw himself in her. He offered guidance quietly. One day, before a pitch, he whispered, "Don't talk to impress, talk to connect." She delivered perfectly, left a sticky note on his desk. "Thanks for seeing me." Aaron folded it into his journal. Outside work, he began recording a series of short videos. Just him, a camera, and a notebook. He called the series "Success in Slow Motion." The views were modest at first, but the messages, raw, unpolished, real. "I'm not here to sell you speed," he said. "I'm here to tell you, becoming takes time." Thousands connected. He got invited to speak at a local college. He spoke not as a success, but as a survivor. "Patience isn't just about waiting," he told them. "It's about who you become while you wait." Noah promoted him to content director for social storytelling. He still kept that notebook. One day he found a teen sitting on the same park bench he once cried on. Without speaking, Aaron handed him a fresh notebook. The boy didn't ask why. He just held it close. Aaron's life had changed, but his heart hadn't. He still wrote daily, still read before bed, still kept sticky notes on the mirror. At work, he was building a new team, not just creatives, but believers. People who had failed before and knew what rising meant. He launched a mentorship program inside the company, called it The Slow Climb. Rachel joined as a guest speaker. They laughed about the past. She said, "You taught me that growth doesn't have to be loud." One day, Noah handed Aaron a sealed envelope, a promotion to head of story and purpose. Aaron stood stunned. Noah smiled. "You didn't just wait. You built while you waited." Later that night, Aaron opened the original notebook. The last page was blank. He wrote, "I didn't miss the train. I was building the tracks." Success didn't rush. It waited for him to be ready, and he was.